Welcome to the cut-down version of Pokémon Drag Race Twitch Faves 2, where I put 14 of your submitted Pokémon into the Drag Race simulator created by MyRainboww. I asked all of you on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord to submit a Pokémon you wanted to see, and then I used a random number generator to pick 14 entries to fill our cast. This time, I also invited you to add an entrance line if you wanted. We did have a few submission rules, however. First, they had to be Gens 1 to 8, not including Hisuian Pokémon. 2, they couldn't be Pokémon we'd used on previous seasons. And 3, they couldn't be special forms, legends, or mythicals. So without further ado, let's get into the cast reveal. Why am I scared? I'm scared too. I'm gonna generate the first one. Ready? Number 2! Where am I? Congratulations, Golden Boots! Rowlet's here! Number 52. This one does not have an entrance line. Welcome, Haunch Crow! Ta-da! You didn't think it would actually happen? It happened! They're here! 125. We do not have another flying type. This time, you'll be crying when I snatch the crown. Alfie! We got Sobble here for you. Number 3! I don't have an entrance line for this one. From Waffles for Dessert is Doduo! Another bird! We're so back. Let's go. Number 110. Tap, tap, tap. Do you hear that? It's called Talent. Mr. Rhyme from AJLXD28. 120. I'm here to uproot the competition. We've got Trevenant from Sakura, thank you! Your baby, yes it's you! 66. Finally, we got a Barra into house, we got Barbarical! From Brittle! I love when people send such little weird goobers in. Because they would never get in on a normal season because people don't do that. People don't vote for Pokemon like this, and they deserve to be here. 98. This is from Willuna. And I'm just gonna edit this. Surprise! We got a crab! We have Kingler. Number 30. Oh, this person I know for a fact had one in the first Twitch Faves. I think this is the same person who gave us Cascoon. So Lemon Wedge. The fans voted me in, and girl, I'm ready to stink up the competition with Gloom. Gloom! Did we not have 33 already as well? Am I wrong about that? No, we didn't! We didn't! Oh, this is camp right here, right now. Icy Mushroom. Do you smell that stun spore? Because I'm stunning. Oop! With a wrong-sized Vileplume. Vileplume right after Gloom is so funny. There we go. Mother and child, rivals. Exactly, all of the above. 93? Jwals. Fish, fish. With Weasel. 34. Who needs to evolve when you're already perfection? Galarian Meowth. Also, I made them too big again. 19. Oh, I am so excited about this one. This is one I wanted on the season, and I was debating rigging to be on the season, and then I didn't. Here to wash away the competition, Scaristan with Wishy-Washy. Yes! Our last one is number 74. Phoebe Soap. Mama Jet has arrived, boys, and she's going to Octazooka the competition. Octillery. We got your baby! Look at this cast! I have an idea. We're gonna do a little extra pizzazz. We're generating between number 1 and 14. And we got number 3, which is Alfie's Sobble. Your Sobble's in danger. Alfie's like, no, my choice! Don't worry, it's fine. You're good, Alfie, don't worry. Sobble is going to be a shiny. Shiny Sobble! Because we keep talking about, are we gonna have a shiny? Here we go. We can have a shiny on Twitch Faves. She's no normal Sobble, she's shiny Sobble. Once the cast was completed, we randomized all the contestants' stats, and then we picked our format. First, we decided on the Pork Chop Premier from Season 13. Second, we brought back the Twitch chat vote for who would return to the competition. Third, we chose a random finale. Note that top 2 wasn't an option yet when we recorded this. And lastly, we decided to give the golden chocolate bar another chance since last time it did nothing. And finally, after all of the setup, it was time to get into the season. So, for Twitch Faves 2, we have Rowlet, Honchcrow, Shiny Sobble, Doduo, Mr. Rhyme, Trevenant, Barbarical, Kingler, Gloom, Vileplume, Weasel, Galarian Meowth, Wishy-Washy, Noctillery, a Pork Chop Premier, Choose Who Returns, which is us voting on that, regular format, random finale, lip sync challenge, and a random chocolate bar. I'm rooting for Wishy-Washy, Trevenant, Vileplume. That's my top 3. We got our little Pork Chop Premier, and we're doing battles. Shiny Sobble beat Barbarical, which is not the journey I would expect with that battle. I would expect Rowlet to beat Weasel. But no, of course not. I guess Weasel had an Ice-type move. Gloom beating Galarian Meowth? Maybe? Mr. Rhyme beating Kingler? I feel like that's even. Wishy-Washy and Vileplume. Vileplume should beat Wishy-Washy. Yeah. And then Honchcrow and Trevenant. Honchcrow should beat Trevenant, I think. Nope. And Octillery and Doduo, probably Octillery? Yeah. Look at me go. Oh, and then we're voting for who's getting kicked out of their group. And, Barb voted for Honchcrow, Rowlet for Galarian Meowth for Doduo, Kingler for Doduo, Wishy-Washy for Honchcrow for Doduo for Rowlet. So, Doduo is getting our pork chop. Which means, they're in the first half of the finale. Or the first premiere, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forget that this is supposed to be done with an odd number cast, but that's okay. Mini challenge. Vileplume won. What do we want it to be, though? What kind of vibe is this? It was a hat challenge. Painting. Bouquet making. So they painted bouquets while wearing hats. And we've got a remaining queen, girl group number. What song would they do this to? Mr. Rhyme slayed though. Octillery, Gloom, Doduo did great. Trevenant, Vileplume, Weasel, and Sobble did good. Remember, they aren't in order within their rankings, but this is a girl group number to the song we're listening to right now, which is The Salon. The Salon from Sword and Shield. You know how it is, right? This is The Salon from Sword and Shield, and we're dancing to it. They did a hair runway, because it's the Salon theme. And Vileplume and Sobble slayed, Octillery and Gloom did great, Trevenant and Weasel did good, and Mr. Rhyme and Doduo did bad. Of course Vileplume and Sobble slayed the hair runway, because Vileplume could just do the big Monday? The big mushroom wig hair. Sobble's like little tail feather went Doduo is bald ×2, so that's why it was bad. Mr. Rhyme doesn't wear wigs, so they went no. Octillery probably did like an oil spill wig hair thing. Gloom did a mushroom, which is cool, but just Vileplume's was better, but it still wasn't bad. Yeah, like Trevenant did, like, do you remember when Lemon did like that tree hair? That was, that's what Trevenant did. Vileplume did the Mega Mushroom from Mario. Exactly. I'm so glad we understand each other. Boom! Mr. Rhyme and Octillery are the top 2, and they're lip-syncing for the win to You Wear It Well by RuPaul. Octillery had a good lip-sync, though, and Mr. Rhyme flopped. Octillery, you're a winner! Yeah. And Mr. Rhyme's safe, but that's still good. Oh, shoot, it doesn't even show us the thing. I thought we were gonna be able to see the track records on that. We've got Honchcrow, Rowlet, Galarian Meowth, Barbarical, Kingler, and Wishy-Washy. This is Team Water. Except for Octillery, I guess. Okay, Galarian Meowth won. What did we say this one was? Animal Crossing fishing? Makes sense. Galarian Meowth is a cat. The rest are fish. They're like, why would we do this? We need a new song. Because this can be a song too. What's the next song? Lily Cove City. Lavender Town would have been funny. Yeehaw, I guess. Nah. We're going to Lily Cove City. So we're at Lily Cove City for this next dance challenge. And, Kingler and Rowlet slayed, Barbaracle did great, Wishy-Washy, Galarian Mouth, and Honchkrow did good. Yeah, and the runway theme, because the last one was Salon, so this one's gonna be lilies and coves. So they can either be lily-based or cove-based, or both. Lilies, coves, or lily coves. And Kingler and Wishy-Washy, as the water types they are, slayed. Because Lily Coves where the department store is. I'm thinking of Pseudopolis. Kingler definitely went for coves, like beach coves. Wishy-Washy definitely went for like coves as well. Like the new Pokemon Snap Cove water thing, that. Honchkrow probably did lilies. And it was kind of like gothic lilies though. And Galarian Meowth would do a cove. I don't know why. And Rowlet would do a lily. What is this ad? What is this runway I've just made for us? This might be the dumbest run. Yeah, Rowlet did Lily from Sun and Moon. You're right. Oh, and Barbaracle, did a cave, not a cove. They misread it. They thought it said lilies or caves, and they went for a cave, but a cave is not a cove. You know. Rowlet and Kingler are the top two, and Rowlet did a good lip sync to Alien Superstar by Beyonce, and Kingler flopped. Rowlet won, and this is 3 episodes in. Yeah. What an interesting start. Oh, Wishy-Washy and Galarian Meowth were low, and Trevenant and Buizel were low. Interesting. Now we're into the eliminations, which will be fun and exciting and a little spooky. Episode 4? Absolutely. What's our mini challenge? Who's that Pokemon? And then the next one will be eating mozzarella sticks. Not mozzarella, yeah. Okay, so this one though is Who's That Pokemon? And Wishy-Washy knew it was Jigglypuff from above. No, this time, because I think last time we did Jigglypuff from above. This time is Voltorb. And our challenge is outfit inspired. Here we go! Someone wanted a design challenge based on the Twitch Faves 1 cast. So we have all 14 here, so we're gonna do that. I've seen so many ideas, and I'm just gonna commit to some. Rowlet and Spheal, Honchkrow and Archeops, Sobble and Toxicroak, Doduo and Girafarig, because they both have 2 heads. Mr. Rhyme with Mime Jr. Trevenant with Galvantula, because they're both leggies. Barbaracle with Luxray, because I said so. Kingler with Cascoon. Gloom could have Beautifly. Vileplume could have Slurpuff. And then Buizel can have Porygon Z. Galarian Meowth can have Chinchino because they're both fluffy. Wishy-Washy with Ralts. That's it. Yeah. And Trevenant slayed. Honchkrow, Gloom, Kingler, Vileplume, Sobble did great. Galarian Meowth, Wishy-Washy, Mr. Rhyme, Rowlet, Buizel did good. And Doduo and Barbaracle did, and Octillery did bad. And our tops and bottoms are Trevenant, Galarian Meowth, Vileplume, Doduo, Honchkrow, Octillery, Kingler, and Barbaracle. Nice! We did it! The early design challenges and the early runways are really hard. Our winner is Vileplume. Barb, no! My eyelash is falling off. Vileplume is our winner. Trevenant, Honchkrow, and Kingler, good job, you're safe. Galarian Meowth and Octillery are safe, so it's Barb and Doduo. Barbara! I really don't want to say I want Doduo to go home, but I'm so committed to the Barbara bit. So, Barbara did a bad lip sync to Hair by Lady Gaga, and Doduo did good, because Doduo's a lip sync assassin, because we knew that was a thing. And, it's chocolate. Barbara! Barbara, how could you do this to me? Barbara first out. I miss Barbara already. Y'all better vote Barbara back in. We haven't talked though. Gloom says Trevenant affected their performance and Galarian Meowth defends Trevenant. Gloom is like, Trevenant, you cursed me. And Galarian Meowth is like, shut up. Buizel claims she will demolish Shiny Sobble in the lip sync if they're in the bottom. And Sobble snaps back and tells them to have their moment. I want Gloom to be the villain. It might be happening. Octillery and Honchkrow, they had a bit too much vacation juice together. Sobble and Buizel are betting on who will eat a Yanma because Yanma wasn't here, so Yanma's making their guest appearance as they must. And Trevenant and Meowth are yelling at Mr. Rhyme. About what, you may ask? Mr. Rhyme's clearly friends with Gloom. And they're like, get your friend Gloom in check. You know? Galarian Meowth, step it up. I dare you. Oh, and Barbara was high last episode too. Barbara is a non-binary icon. Mini challenge, I forgot to ask what it was, but I know someone wanted fragrance making, and Gloom winning that makes so much sense to me. It's really funny. It's really funny. So, Gloom did it. Okay, Gloom, what is your advantage? You get to decide the teams, and Gloom chose, Gloom didn't choose Vileplume? Not this. Gloom chose Meowth, Trevenant, Octillery, and Weasel. Kingler, Honchkrow, Sobble, and Wishy-Washy are team 2. That could have been a water team if they swapped Honchkrow and Octillery or Weasel. Gloom's arc is trying to step out of her mother's shadow, it's true. And Vileplume, Rowlet, Doduo, and Mr. Rhyme are team 3. What is the challenge? A film? This is a film. And this film is, Pokestar Studios? We could do that. We could do a Pokestar Studios challenge. Sure. Done. And, Trevenant, Slade, Sobble, Doduo, Rowlet, Gloom, Galarian Meowth, Mr. Rhyme, Octillery did great. Wishy-Washy, Kingler, Honchkrow, Vileplume, Weasel did good. Yeah, Vileplume is not an actor. And yeah, Diantha can guest judge. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the runway could be star-themed. Star-themed runway, because it's Pokestar. And Sobble, Weasel, Slade, Trevenant, Mr. Rhyme, Rowlet, Honchkrow, Vileplume did great. Galarian Meowth, Gloom, Doduo, Octillery, Wishy-Washy, and Kingler did good. Well, Sobble definitely played into the being a shiny with the stars, you know? Someone would do a shooting star. I feel like Weasel would do it, honestly. Rowlet went as Bianca, because she's a star. Yeah, sure. Someone would do Deoxys Comet for the runway. Ooh. Who would think of that? I think Trevenant would think of that. No, Trevenant did a Christmas tree. Which means I think Honchkrow would think of that. Mr. Rhyme did a Dancing with the Stars one? Yeah. Wishy-Washy did a galaxy with each fish having a star? Yeah, like Milky Way. Stars? No, it can be literal stars. It can be either way. I'm fine either way. Vileplume. Someone has to do Minior. Did Rowlet do someone already? Rowlet could do Minior. Oh no, Galarian Meowth would do Minior. Yeah, Wishy-Washy could do a Constellation. That's a good idea. Doduo could do a Binary Stars because of the 2 heads. Octillery, Octillery does a Sea Star. I love that actually. And Trevenant, Wishy-Washy, Galarian Meowth, Honchkrow, Octillery, Kingler, and Gloom represent the tops and the bottoms. The nice thing about Twitch Faves is I don't have to be as strict about what we do because we're just having fun. It doesn't have to like make sense for a TikTok edit, so I'm happy about that. And Trevenant, yeah! Sorry, something came over me. Doduo, people are mad at Doduo because of Barbara, but Trevenant gets a win. Galarian Meowth, Gloom, Weasel, and Octillery did good, so they're safe. Wishy-Washy's safe. This is great news for me, but Honchkrow and Kingler, I'm not very happy about this. Honchkrow knew every single word of the song. Come Through by Priyanka and Lemon. Ugh. Yes. And Honchkrow did Lemon's part. And Kingler, did good. No! Lemon's part wasn't enough. Knowing every word to Lemon's part wasn't even enough. Don't even have to ask for me to get it. Bye-bye. Kingler farted next to Trevenant right after sending Honchkrow home. Kingler just tooted right next to Trevenant. Bloom's annoyed by Wishy-Washy for having a lot of emotions for safe. Wishy-Washy was low. You're allowed to have those emotions. And Mr. Rhyme has had it officially with Galarian Meowth. What was our next mini challenge? Someone gave us something. We were supposed to do an eating mozzarella sticks challenge, so we're gonna do that one. Who ate the most mozzarella sticks, you may ask? Weasel. Gosh, I want mozzarella sticks! What did autocorrect do to Weasel? Weasel! Weasel! Fresh-coated! We have an improv challenge. Oh my god, it's the butler. We should do this. We should come up with what their personas would be. Octillery definitely got like the loose cannon. Wishy-Washy's the polycule, yeah. Mr. Rhyme just has a laugh track button for everything they say. Rowlet makes uncanny eye contact as the stalker, okay. Weasel! Weasel is French. Or Gloom could do like a stinky baby. Doduo can be two-faced. Kingler did like someone who thinks they should be treated with royalty. Trevenant literally did like, their bit was like, it's like they were like literally dead and they're a ghost. Disney adult, that's gonna be Vileplume. Or Sobble. Sobble's probably a Disney adult in this one. Octillery, Glaring Mouth, Mr. Rhyme, Trevenant, Gloom, Doduo did great. Kingler, Rowlet, Wishy-Washy, Vileplume, Sobble did good, and Weasel did bad. Wedding themed? Wedding themed is fast. You're right, Quark. Quark is here for me. Not for the people, but for myself, and it's wedding themed. And Octillery, Rowlet, and Vileplume slayed. Galarian Mouth, Gloom, Wishy-Washy, and Weasel did great. Trevenant, Sobble, Kingler did good. Mr. Rhyme and Doduo did bad. Wishy-Washy should have slayed a wedding themed runway. Octillery did Ursula as a bride. Rowlet did a little bow tie suit. Vileplume did a wedding bouquet. Doduo did a couple. Gloom was Flower Girl, yeah. Galarian Mouth was like when people have their dogs or animals bring the rings up at their weddings, which is super iconic. Wishy-Washy was a whole wedding party. Weasel was the knife that cuts the cake. Mr. Rhyme did the crying parents. Vileplume threw herself off the stage as the bouquet. This is also true. Kingler did wedding dinner. I don't know, Trevenant did like a mermaid dress wedding thing. Galarian Meowth, Weasel, Mr. Rhyme, Kingler, Doduo, and Vileplume with the tops and the bottoms. Everyone else is safe. Are we getting? Oh, we're not getting a second Octillery win. Galarian Meowth, you're the winner after being low. Mr. Rhyme and Doduo is safe. Vileplume's safe. Weasel! And Kingler, I think Kingler's probably gone. Kingler had a good lip sync and Weasel flopped? Weasel! I'm so sad. Untucked. Gloom was drinking vacay juice while watching Sobble and Rowlet argue over placements they didn't agree on. They're starters. They're mad at each other. The TV started playing a video from Vileplume's family and Sobble hugged Vileplume. It's literally a message from Gloom and Gloom's like sitting there watching too. Gloom, Octillery, Doduo say that Vileplume should go home. Gloom! That's your mom. Don't do that. And Sobble wanted to slap Wishy-Washy, but they didn't want things to get ugly. They knew that Wishy-Washy is literally like a million fish and could just snatch them. Gloom sending a video saying how much they love Vileplume, but in the workroom they're like, I don't know her, go home. Maybe it's camp. Maybe Gloom is just like a little jokester. Okay, episode 7. This is the Pokejobs from Galar as the mini challenge. And Gloom is so good at Pokejobs. Their EV training all the way up. Their EVs are so high. It's a ball! What is our ball? The berry ball? Someone wanted to do a berry-themed design challenge, so let's do a berry ball, okay? And I'm just gonna find some Pokemon berries. Berry ball, berry ball, berry ball. Wishy-Washy is an Oran berry. I'm literally just gonna go through the list. Wishy-Washy slayed as an Oran berry. Trevenant slayed as a Lumberry. Vileplume slayed as a Pecha berry. Kingler, I'll have you know, slayed as a Person berry. Sobble, oh, not slayed. Kingler did great as a Person berry. Sobble did great as a Wiki berry. Octillery did great as a Cherry berry. Galarian Meowth did good as an Aspir berry. Rowlet did good as a Citrus berry. Mr. Rhyme flopped the challenges of Figgy berry. And Gloom as a which one haven't I done? A Rostberry. And Doduo as a Ayapapa berry. They flopped. Yeah. Vileplume, Gloom, Trevenant, Mr. Rhyme, Wishy-Washy, Doduo are the tops and the bottoms. Are we getting a Wishy-Washy win? Wishy-Washy win, Wishy-Washy win, Wishy-Washy win, Gloom was too focused on how well Vileplume was doing designing and flopped. It's true. Wishy-Washy win, I'm so excited for Wishy-Washy winning the ball. Vileplume and Trevenant, good job, you're safe. Gloom is safe, so it's Mr. Rhyme or Doduo. Winnie-Washy! Yeah! You're right, Winnie-Washy. Doduo? I don't know why we're mad at Doduo. Why are we mad at Doduo? Doduo snatched Barbara. Wishy-Washy win with the most basic berry. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta. Oh no, Doduo tried to do a reveal and failed to Fruit. Someone wanted the song to, it's the Fruit song. Wait, have y'all heard the Fruit song? And it is literally just a black screen with cartoon fruits and they just go, apple, apricot, Banana. And it's like this like funky bass line thing. Mr. Rhyme did not lose that lip sync. Joe Duo did though. Gloom and Rowlet had an emotional heart-to-heart conversation. They're like, we're just little grass babies and I love you. And Gloom is confiding in Rowlet about their insecurities with their mom being there and their mom overshining them, you know? Overshadowing, outshining. Double trouble. And Gloom thinks Octillery's runways are underwhelming. That's rude. What's our next mini challenge? Pizza making! You know who can make the best pizza? Wishy Washy and Vileplume. It was a team thing, and Vileplume's head looks like a pizza, and Wishy Washy was like, yeah. Snatch game! Yeah. Who did they do for Snatch game? Well, first thing, Gloom and Mr. Rhyme slayed. Wishy Washy, Glaring Mouth did great. Vileplume, Octillery, Shobble, Rowlet, Trevenant, Kingler did good. Poppy? Wait, who did it say did Poppy? Vileplume did do Poppy. It's true. Octillery does Melissa McCarthy because of Ursula, you're right. Alf does Jesse and James. Someone say Gloom made fun of Vileplume. That's so toxic. Trevenant did Blair Witch? Sure. The KFC guy for Mr. Rhyme. Yeah. Gloom did Chucky. Scary. Sobble did James Bond. Kingler did Cusco, it's true. Wishy Washy did Jaws? That's kind of funny. Rowlet did Mr. Clean. Home route, like a hometown runway. That's kind of fun. Night of 1,000 Nurse Joys! And they all look the same. That's so funny. We'll do the hometown one next, okay? But this one's Night of 1,000 Nurse Joys, and they all dress up exactly the same. But Vileplume, Octillery, and Shobble slayed. Galarian, Meowth, Wishy Washy, and Kingler did great. Rowlet and Trevenant did good, and Gloom and Mr. Rhyme did bad. Gloom, Kingler, Galarian, Meowth, Trevenant, Mr. Rhyme, and Shobble are the tops and the bottoms. But who should go home and why, you may ask? Kingler said Shobble because they're lacking kindness. Ooh. Gloom said Kingler because of the critiques. Kingler has been in the bottom a lot. Shobble said Trevenant because of their lack of improvement. Trevenant has a win. What do you mean? Yeah, and Trevenant said Shobble because of their performance. So gotcha. Mr. Rhyme said Trevenant because they don't deserve the crown. Whoa. And Galarian said Trevenant because of their performance. No, Trevenant. Trevenant's really upset. But Gloom won. Galarian Meowth, Mr. Rhyme did good, but it's Trevenant or Kingler's gone, right? Because Shobble's safe. Kingler's gone. Trevenant had a good lip sync and Kingler had a bad lip sync to the Pokemon Center theme. Because they're all dressed as Nurse Joy for it. Trevenant, Shantae, Stay, Kingler. It's chocolate. That's okay. It kind of felt deserved at this point. Galarian, Meowth, and Rowlet got into a huge fight with Gloom. Oh, and Mr. Rhyme and Shobble kissed each other. Don't do that. That's weird. Mr. Rhyme and Trevenant are enemies, and Trevenant are enemies with the Shobble? Whoa, when is the comebacks? I don't know. Whenever it happens, I guess. Yeah, look, the wins are pretty well distributed, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already have wins. So, that's nice. Our frontrunner, as of episode 8, is Gloom with 3.5. It's pretty even, though. What was our next mini challenge? Mario Party game. Yeah, this one they played Mario Party. Vileplume is the champion. They're the superstar. They won Mario Party. It's the Pokemon battle lip sync to the theme songs. Well, Trevenant and Vileplume. Trevenant beat Vileplume, so I'm happy Trevenant's still there. Galarian Meowth and Mr. Rhyme. But Galarian Meowth won. That made sense because Galarian Meowth is Steel type and Rhyme is Ice type. Gloom and Octillery. Gloom should win this. Octillery had an ice move. It's true, it's fact. Rowlet, Wishy Washy, and Shobble. Rowlet should be winning this. But I'm happy Wishy Washy did instead. Can we get Gloom versus Vplume? We can. I hope we do. Sobble versus Rowlet? I think Rowlet wins, but we'll see. Yeah, so Shobble is still up for elimination. Vileplume, Gloom, and Mr. Rhyme! Watch Mr. Rhyme win. Gloom won. So there's Shobble, Rhyme, Vileplume. They saved Shobble? So it's Vileplume or Rhyme who's gone. You're gonna lip sync. I mean, type advantage wise, it's Rhyme. I thought Shobble was gone, actually. I thought Shobble was gonna be eliminated here. My dog is so upset about this. Vileplume's there, Rhyme is gone, and it was chocolate. Whoa, that was too overwhelming. Oh. Oh, but it's time to vote someone in! Now it was time for Twitch to vote on which Pokemon they wanted to come back to the competition. Unlike last time where we had to do multiple rounds of voting and ultimately decide with a spinning wheel, this time it was pretty clear that everyone wanted Barbara back. Just to be sure though, we did a second round of voting between Barbara and Mr. Rhyme, and Barbara won easily. So back she came. Barbara's so funny. It's just like, because we named her Barbara, you know? Barbara, 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 welcome back, Barbara! Good to see you, Barbara, welcome back. Whack a Diglett, we're whacking Diglets. And Vileplume, once again, is the mini challenge diva. Literally vine whipped all of them, even though she's a special attacker usually. She whacked all the Diglets. A Rusical! What song are we doing? People want Taylor Swift, I'll give you Taylor Swift. This is the Taylor Swift musical challenge. And Rowlet, Gloom, Wishy-Washy, Octillery did great. Trevenant, Shobble, Barbara. Sorry, I got excited to say Barbara. Galarian Meowth did good, and Vileplume did bad. We're doing the home route runway. So where do you originally find all these? Here's the deal. We could do a Taylor Swift runway, but I'm not gonna be able to label them. A Swift runway, dress your fastest. That's funny. 1 hour to get ready runway, it's the Swift runway. We can do the home one next time. We'll do it next time. Trevenant, Vileplume, Slade, Shobble did great, Wishy-Washy, Octillery, Rowlet, Galarian Meowth did good, and Gloom and Barbara did bad. Barbara and Gloom cannot get ready fast, but Trevenant and Vileplume, boom. Octillery, Vileplume, Wishy-Washy, Barbara, Gloom, and Trevenant are the tops and the bottoms. Barbara, if you leave right after we brought you back, I'm gonna be so upset with you. Barbara! Wishy-Washy got a second win though. Wishy-Washy is a Taylor Swift diva. Wishy-Washy, 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 Wishy-Washy. And Octillery and Gloom did good. Barbara or Vileplume? Barbara? Barbara. Barbara had a great lip sync though. Barbara had a great lip sync though. Barbara! No! Why does this thing hate everything I love? Oh, Barbara! Ugh. Gloom and Octillery learned their lip sync together. Octillery complains that Vileplume should have gone home instead of Barbara. Galarian Meowth and Gloom talk about their families and bond because Galarian Meowth has Meowth as their cousin. And Trevenant and Vileplume, they want to save each other. Put Barbara on All-Stars 3. I will. Don't even act like I'm not going to. I'm so sad. That was episode 10. See, this is why I don't do premieres like this for TikTok. 350 for Gloom. Gloom's in first. We're at our top 8. I'm glad Wishy-Washy's doing good. The only one without a win now is Shobble. Shobble, are you gonna get your win or are you gonna go home? I'm rooting for Wishy-Washy, Gloom, and Vileplume. I think that's my top 3. And Trevenant, top 4. Talbot. Talbot's the only one who's never been below safe. Pokeathlon mini challenge, and Trevenant and Shobble, they tied in the Pokeathlon. I loved the Pokeathlons. I played them so much. They were so fun. They need to bring stuff like that back. Yeah, they tied though. I don't know how. And we still don't know who has the chocolate bar. And we don't know what kind of finale we have. It's a runway. This is just a runway. What is our runway though? Hometown, right? This is the hometown one. This is perfect. Hometown runway. Vileplume and Gloom basically have the same runway, right? Erica's gym. Vileplume did Erica's gym. I like that. Rowlet did Kukui's house, yeah. Wishy-Washy definitely did like the place where they are in New Pokemon Snap because I need that. Galarian Meowth did those like fields by the grass gym in Sword and Shield. Spooky Cemetery for Trevenant. Is that where? In the woods near the ice gym. Okay. Works for me, so it's kind of, that's interesting actually. Where do you find Octillery? On the beach in Legends Arceus? Beaches! Sobble did Hops in Leon's house, yeah. Shobble definitely did that. Because Vileplume, Trevenant, and Wishy-Washy slayed. Galarian Meowth did great. Rowlet, Octillery, Gloom, and Shobble did good. Everyone is in the top or the bottom, except for Galarian Meowth and Gloom. Vileplume gets a win. Trevenant and Wishy-Washy are high safe. I feel like those are our top 3, honestly. Those 3 feel like they're often in the top. And then Shobble's safe. We got that shiny luck. So Octillery or Rowlet. Berry Forest for Gloom, I like that. Rowlet did a good lip sync. Octillery did a bad lip sync to Bosh by Fifth Harmony. Octillery isn't a good lip syncer though. We did know that. You can feel the gold bar coming. No. No gold bar. I'm sorry. Watch Gloom or Vileplume have the gold bar. Where's the chocolate? Gloom and Galarian Meowth are flirting. Trevenant and Gloom are sharing a cocktail, and Rowlet and Trevenant think they're being overlooked. Yeah. Vileplume and Wishy-Washy both have 2 wins. That's exciting. Cooking Mama. Yeah, Cooking Mama. Oh, just kidding, we're reading. Trevenant being red with green behavior is funny because it's green. Vileplume won another mini challenge. It's not always based on the PPE. Meganium was the worst in the top 4 of Johto. It does make sense. It does make sense. Vileplume wins all these challenges. This is so wild. Okay, see, and we have a roast challenge. There you go. Who are we roasting though? I think they're roasting you. I think they're roasting you. And you can take that as all of you, or you could take that personally and be, I'm specifically targeting the you that is listening to me right now. You right there, you're getting roasted, and Rowlet slayed it. Gloom did great at roasting you. Shobble, Galarian Meowth, and Wishy-Washy, they did good. And Trevenant and Vileplume, their roast of you was not very good. They did pretty bad. The roast of you, you've been roasted. We wanted a pseudo-legendary runway. So, Wishy-Washy slayed. Gloom, Shobble, Galarian Meowth, Trevenant did great. Rowlet and Vileplume did good. Wishy-Washy definitely did Metagross. Gloom did Salamence. Shobble did Hydreigon. Galarian Meowth did Tyranitar. Trevenant did Dragapult. Rowlet did Goodra. Vileplume did Dragonite. Oh, Komoa would be good for someone too. And Baxcalibur, there's too many! Rowlet, Vileplume, Shobble, Trevenant, Gloom, Galarian Meowth, you are the tops and the bottoms. Wishy-Washy is sitting alone in the VIP, but luckily there's like 1,000 of them, so they're good. Rowlet gets a win! Rowlet gets a win! Rowlet gets a win! And Gloom and Shobble are safe, and we have Vileplume and Trevenant lip-syncing, which I thought they were both gonna be in the top, so... Gold bar? Oh, Trevenant, why can't you match CC finally, why can't you match that? But Vileplume did good. Trevor! I'm sad. But Vileplume staying is fair. Okay. And then Vileplume stole Galarian's Meowth's cocktail. Gloom claims she will demolish Vileplume in a lip sync if they're in the bottom. Vileplume snaps back, telling them to have their moment. Whoa. Whoa. Wishy-Washy's falling in love with Galarian Meowth. I'm not letting you see that. We're skipping by. Oh, Rowlet did have a win. It's Shobble who needs a win. Oopsies. I'm dumb. Well, we're at top 6, so I feel like we should do an order of operations because we haven't yet. 3 pork chops wins versus losses. We do. I like that. Order of operations though, Gloom's in first with 3.5. Second is Wishy-Washy, 3.3. Third is Rowlet, 3.2. Fourth is Galarian Meowth, 3.1. Fifth is Vileplume, 3.0. Sixth is Shobble with 2.6. Our mini challenge is... Oh, right, it's Cooking Mama because there's the reading challenge. This one's Cooking Mama, and Galarian Meowth is a Cooking Mama. Galarian Meowth is Cooking Mama. Did you know? Did you know that? What's our challenge? It is a makeover. You were right. You were right. And they're making over. It says they're drag sisters. It says Marines. We're gonna make them up with some family members. So of course Shobble is with Inteleon, which is a slay moment. Gloom, we're gonna be really controversial. Gloom's gonna be with Oddish. Vileplume did Blossom. Galarian Meowth did Meowth. We could say Wishy-Washy and Wailord are related. I'm here for that. Rowlet and Noctowl's interesting. Rowlet and Hoothoot. What about Rowlet and Hoothoot? Oh, the winner is definitely Shobble, right? Yeah. Winner is Shobble. Gloom and Wishy-Washy are safe. Vileplume's gone, right? Vileplume has to be gone. Which I'm sad to say, because literally a few episodes ago, I was like, Vileplume's gonna be in the top, but I feel like Vileplume's gone. They both did a good lip sync to The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. You were right. Vileplume, hey, we got Gold Barred! We got Gold Barred! Wishy-Washy accuses Galarian Meowth of being the favorite. That's not true. Rowlet and Vileplume are talking a lot and others think they're dating. I don't think so, but you never know. Rowlet nearly had a physical altercation with Meowth? They hate each other. And Wishy-Washy pretended it's their birthday so that they get better treatment, but they didn't win anyway, so that's okay. Okay, so Vileplume's in last now. Oh no, they're tied. Shobble and Vileplume are tied for last. Why is Sobble giving winner? I think it's Wishy-Washy. Wishy-washy or gloom, that's what I think. What's our next mini challenge? Building sand castles or Mario Kart for wave. We'll do sand castles first because we've done a Mario Kart challenge before, but we haven't done building sand castles. So they're gonna build sand castles, and of course Vileplume won the mini challenge because Vileplume wins every single mini challenge. And they're doing outfits with flowers, and of course everyone does good except for Galarian Meowth. I'm not even changing that challenge because we've got a lot of grass Pokemon, so it makes sense. I guess we should talk about what flowers they would maybe do though. Of course, Gloom and Vileplume both did like Rafflesia? I don't know how to say it. Wishy-washy did bluebells. Galarian Meowth did burrs. Hibiscus for Rowlet, that's cute. And Sobble did water lilies. Sure. Sobble with a second win right away. Wishy-washy Gloom did good. Vileplume's gone, right? Vileplume is gone. Bye, Vileplume. Wait, they both didn't do good. They both did bad. Okay. Gloom outlived. And 4 out of these 5, these top 5, are like pre-evos. Rowlet and Gloom are yelling at Sobble. Gloom wanted to slap Rowlet, and Gloom and Rowlet got into a huge fight with Wishy-washy. Everyone hates each other. Everyone hates Rowlet, actually. And Wishy-washy's just mad because everyone's not being adults. Look at Gloom, though. Gloom's doing so good. Gloom is still in first, then Wishy-washy, then Sobble, then Rowlet, then Galarian Meowth. Gloom outmothered her mother, it's true. Finale? Not finale, but it is the puppet challenge that people have been asking for. And Galarian Meowth would win the puppet challenge, because they look like a little Muppet. It's not a top 5. It's gonna be a top 4 of some sort. This is probably the Roomix challenge, right? Oh, it's a roast? We have another roast. This time we're roasting, we can't roast you again. They're roasting me this time? Okay. I deserve it. They're roasting me this time. And Galarian Meowth really got me good. Or they could roast Ralt. Yeah, they're roasting Ralt. They're not roasting me. They're roasting Ralt. And Galarian Meowth got Ralts good. And, or got Ralts great. And the rest did good. Ribbons runway! Ribbons runway! Galarian Meowth, Wishy-washy, and Rowlet did great, and Gloom and Sobble did good. Meowth did a ball of yarn ribbon? I like that. Wishy-washy can do like flowing ribbons in the water, because you know how fabric moves really cool in water? Very that. Rowlet did bow tie ribbons. Gloom did those little like tendril things were just giant ribbons. Sobble just did this. And the winner is Galarian Meowth. Galarian Meowth. You are the winner of today's challenge. It makes sense. Gloom did good. Wishy-washy safe, so a starter is leaving us right here, right now. One of them's going. There cannot be 2 starter Pokemon in this finale. The babies. The babies. Sobble did great. Rowlet did good. To vacation by girl. They're rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, but gotta follow their rainbow. Rowlet's probably gone. I'm sorry. Galarian Meowth and Gloom are yelling at Sobble though, and Gloom and Sobble kiss. Stop. They're no longer enemies. They kissed and made up, and Wishy-washy was like, we're adults here. Gloom's in first with 3.62 and 1 win. Second is Wishy-washy with 3.31 and 2 wins. Then third is Galarian Meowth with 3.0 with 2 wins, and then Sobble is in fourth with 2 wins, but 2.85. Is it the finale? Yeah. Yeah. They're all reading, we're not gonna look at that again. But we're gonna talk about the voting for Miss Congeniality. Octillery voted for Trevenant, Weasel for Octillery, Rowlet for Vileplume, Mr. Rhyme voted for Barbara, as you should. Vileplume for Rowlet, Doduo for Tangler, Galarian Meowth for Octillery, Sobble for Mr. Rhyme, Trevenant for Vileplume, Gloom for Trevenant, I think it's gonna be Octillery, Honchkrow for Octillery, Barbara for Octillery, Kingler for Weasel, Wishy-washy for Octillery. Octillery is so congenial! I'm proud of you, Octillery, because you are not very congenial in Arceus, but I guess in Drag Race world you are. What kind of finale do we have? They're doing a music video. They're all doing a music video. Oh my god. This is too much! Why are we all lip-syncing? Except Sobble and Galarian Meowth are not. Oh. This is too fast. This is too fast. I'm overwhelmed. So it's Gloom or Wishy-Washy. We do have a little bit of a spoiler that Gloom flopped the lip sync, it looks like. Gloom lost her wig. She's just a little blue orb. She's a little blue orb jumping around. Wishy-Washy did good and Gloom flopped because Gloom lost her wig. She's just a little blue orb flopping around. Wishy-Washy is Zoom in. And our winner is Gloom! Congratulations, Gloom! She stepped out of her mom's shadow. She did. She really went on this season. She got cast first and then her mom got cast. And then she did better than her mom. You know? I'm proud of her. Look at this though. Win. She won in the Pork Chop premiere. High, safe, low, win, safe, high, high, winner. It did kind of make sense, and Gloom had a really good storyline. It's time for Gloom to bloom. This was an interesting season. It was really weird. And that was Pokemon Drag Race Twitch Faves 2. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who participated in it. I'm sorry this took so long to cut down and post, but I'm glad it's finally done. A lot of things just kept coming up that kept pushing this to the side, but we did it. And it's actually kind of perfect timing, because now I can announce that submissions for Pokemon Twitch Faves 3 are literally open now. The plan was always to run it after we recorded Pokemon Legends 2, and we just did that, so here we are! Thank you again so much, and I look forward to seeing how Twitch Faves 3 goes! Bye, friends!